These are all CIA. Okay, no, I'm gonna try to come closer, but they're white ones. They all. Okay, I'll try to come closer. There's a white one, there's a black one, there's orange ones, but most of the CIA drive these Dodge Chargers. They have this lights all the way across. Okay, I had a lot of these people following me on my trip. I had a very scary experience through Arizona and New Mexico where I had absolutely no phone service at all. And no phone service. I paid my Verizon bill. It was paid, but for some reason I had absolutely no phone service all the way through Arizona and all the way through New Mexico. And I had these CIA type people following me on the road. And then I got when I stopped at a hotel in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, just past Albuquerque, because I wasn't quite ready to crash in Albuquerque, so I went a little bit farther, and then I crashed for the night. And when I woke up, I was staying at a hotel called America's Best Inn in Santa Rosa, and there's a Masonic Lodge in that town, in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, by the way. And when I woke up, I guess somebody punctured my tire at the hotel. Okay, was what happened, because about a half hour down the road I got a flat, and then come to find out my phone service didn't work. So I had to roll with a flat tire to a rest stop, and thankfully I got somebody that had pulled over in the rest stop. They allowed me to use their phone, and then on top of it, my Progressive insurance would not respond. We tried calling Progressive and giving my policy number, and they sent us to an automated text message, so that didn't work. So I would not recommend Progressive insurance to anybody. I'm going to cancel them. They left me stranded. So then what happened is we just had to call a local towing company or a local wrecker service, and they helped me come out and put my spare on. I had a spare and a jack and everything, and I just needed help getting the spare on, and so I was able to get myself out of there. But I just wanted to let people know I am back in Minneapolis, but I had a very scary experience through New Mexico. It was the CIA involved, and there was all these Dodge Chargers on my trip watching me. They're all CIA people. So if you see people driving Dodge Chargers, usually they're CIA. Those are very expensive vehicles, and in my experience now for the last 12 years where I've had this agency following me, they all seem to drive these Dodge Chargers. Okay, and then the other thing that I saw, which I took a picture of, is that I was driving past these trucks, and about five of them on the way there, and about probably just as many on the way back, all along, like California, Arizona, New Mexico. There was these white trucks that said Arizona National Guard rental on the back, but they said Amazon Prime on the side of the truck. And it seemed really suspicious to me to see all these white trucks that, why does Amazon use Arizona National Guard rental trucks? So the whole thing to me seemed very suspicious, because of course the Arizona National Guard is where all my problems started, is when I was an accidental witness to a crime at that base. So I think this is, so clearly there's a CIA operation going on out of the Arizona National Guard. I've known this. That's why I ended up in so much danger for so long. So to every Arizona National Guard soldier, you need to know this. And I'm sure that, there's other CIA operations going on at our military bases. You know, I've already talked about things that have happened at Fort Hood and Fort Bragg, and all of this involves the CIA. All of these things involve the CIA. Okay, so, you know, we have to inform the military, or we have to be aware as a nation that these things are happening through military bases, so you don't keep putting people in danger. You know, we have to address these situations at these military bases, otherwise we're putting our soldiers in danger. And I'm still in danger 12 years later, trying to warn other soldiers and trying to warn just everybody that, even, you know, because it doesn't, clearly they're doing other stuff too. They have Arizona National Guard rental trucks doing weird things on top of it. So I just wanted to do an update. I am back safely, but I just wanted to do an update on some things that happened. I'm going to do more of a video a little bit later here, probably tomorrow, and I'll tell you more about my trip. But I just wanted to give you a little update of what happened there. And then I had this, and then I'm driving through California. As I left, I ended up going a different route, and I was driving through, you know, Eastern California. And then I also had another weird experience there, which I'll talk about on a video. I saw this weird asteroid looking thing go light up the sky, and I looked up, and the whole sky was lit up. It was like an asteroid. It looked like an asteroid going through the sky. Okay, like the whole sky was lit up. It looked like some kind of launch, like a space launch or something, and I'm like, no, you know, we're not near some kind of a space launch, you know. But the whole sky was lit up. It was at night, on the 10th. So I don't know if anybody saw this in California, but it lit up the whole Eastern California sky. And then that's when I started having problems with my phone. So then right after that, I had slept for the night, and then like the whole next day, I had no phone service for 2 states. So I don't know if anybody has experienced something like that. But I did see some footage of this happening about a year ago and about 7 years ago, where there was this weird streaks that went across the California sky, and that's what I saw. It was the evening of February 10th, 2025. I saw this big streak across the sky. Okay, and so it was really scary. But I'm at a different place where I'm staying now, and I'm out of that, you know, place I was living. I did get back safely. I'll talk more about the trip. The trip in general was okay, you know, but you know, the expo in general, it was just some of the things, you know, other things. Okay, thank you.